Aloha tribe, aloha, it is PinkBella. Welcome everyone. It is an Instagram live, an Instagram love, and I will load it up on YouTube and Facebook in a little while. So you'll also have a YouTube love and a Facebook love. It is July 29th. My name is PinkBella from PinkBella Aloha Therapy. I have a transmission for us today, 8 pages, holy moly. And this is related to the Lionsgate, the 8/8 portal, and the solar eclipse in Leo, the 11/11 gateway in August. So all the gateways, all the activations, we're already receiving them, we're in them. It's a continuous boom, boom, boom through the eclipses as well, but we're just going to be receiving different initiations, different codes, different levels of intensity. So my grid point right now is in British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada, and the gateways are so open here. I'm feeling very like woo, so I wrote everything down to make sure that I cover everything because I'm feeling very wild. So I have messages for divine feminines, divine masculines, for it, whether you're a starseed, a twin flame, a light worker, a soul on your personal journey. I have general messages and also messages just about this gateway. And some things I was guided to go and listen to my video that I created this time last year. Some of the information is very relevant. Some of it has shifted quite a bit, so I'll cover that as well. And like I said, I pulled cards for divine feminine, divine masculine. The chakra messages, I did a little mini chakra review for all of us yesterday, I think. And what's amazing, and I asked specifically for messages for the Lion's Gate, and it was amazing. It was masculines and feminines. This is the first time I'm getting goosebumps. First time this has ever happened. The chakra messages that came forward were identical. Except for the main one, but divine feminines, divine masculines, we are aligning identically the same chakras moving forward. And what does that mean? It means that this is the gateway to balance the divine feminine and masculine for all those souls that are ready to expand their consciousness to the next level. And this is huge. And then the final eclipse of the Trinity on the 11th, the 11/11 gateway, is in Leo. It's a divine masculine gateway. It's a solar eclipse. And for many of you who are masculines, plus all of us who carry masculine energy, that's what we're integrating right now and rebalancing. So I'll share a little bit more about that. Okay, so all portals are open, and as you can see, the 3 stars represent the 3 eclipses. So we've been through 1, we just finished 2, the lunar eclipse, we're still integrating that. And then the 3rd one, I said, is in Leo, and it's the 11th. Now today is July 29th. 9 and 29 is an 11. So this is an 11/11 gateway as well. Plus, I was guided to just get on today and just share with all of you because there's so much information to prepare us for this coming week, okay? So thank you, by the way, for all of you who have booked sessions and shared my videos and commented. I so appreciate you all. And if you have any questions related to the Lionsgate or the 11/11 gateway in August, type in the comments and I will answer at the end, and I will go and review, and whatever I can answer, I will do that for you. This is a very, very important time for all of us. For twin flames or divine partners, you're being prepared for union and reunion. There are 7 planets in retrograde right now, so there's going to be a lot of in and out with partnerships and relationships right now. We're being redirected and repositioned to either connect or take a break from the beloved. So it depends where you are in your journey. Every twin flame couple or divine union partnership is different and unique, and that is something that has shifted since last year. There also will be another video coming, not in this video, but I was guided that the 3rd wave of twin flames and divine partners are being prepared to come together. Now that has shifted too, because originally everyone was grouped into individual waves, and what's happened is, depending on everyone's timeline, those waves have shifted. But my message that came through from Source in the universe is those twins that have been doing their work that are at the same vibration and frequency will reconnect and come back together. Okay, so that's super exciting. All right, so all gateways and portals are open, both on, off the planet. The Lionsgate portal, the 8/8 portal, is we're specifically receiving activations not only from the Great Central Sun, but also from the Galactic Center, and it's a Sirius Stargate. So I went back last year to listen, and I brought in that it was the emerald green gateway. Now what came forward this year is so beautiful. I was so excited. The pink ray is also involved this year, so we've got the green and the pink rays for this gateway, okay? That's to balance the masculine and feminine, and it's all heart chakra expansion and healing, so that is amazing. And I just wanted to bring that in while I remembered. There are, I'm going to go into this at the end. There are super duper specials. I do have availability for the Lionsgate and the 1111 Gateway in August. If anybody is interested in a session, you can go and check out my website. It's already there. I'll go into more detail about that at the end. But what's really awesome about the sessions moving forward is I've been working with your higher self, your team of light, and Archangel Michael and Metatron. But now what I was guided for this gateway was that Ariel and Raphael are also going to be joining the session. So I'm super excited, and I'm very, very in gratitude to be able to do this work with all of you. Okay, so why don't I share a little bit about who I am, because I've been doing these for so long. So I am a twin flame. I am a starseed. I'm a light worker. I have been assisting twins for a couple of years. My twin flame journey started, like many of us, when I was very little. I knew when I arrived on the planet that I was here specifically to connect with one soul, but I did not realize that that soul was going to be halfway around the world in Greece. So it's been quite an interesting ride. Even as a child, I actually first woke up to being a starseed, but that wasn't acceptable for a lot of us, so I got shut down. Like, a lot of my abilities got shut down. I first knew that I was able to communicate with animals. That's one of my first gifts as a child, and I thought everybody could do that. So then what came forward was, of course, we agreed to come in and be wiped and not remember anything and choose families and grow up and be children and adolescents and adults and have relationships and go, work in the big world and all sorts of things. I had my next big awakening in the 90s. I was moving to Australia and to work and live in Australia for a year, and I had an activation. At the pyramids and the Sphinx in Egypt in '94. I had no idea what had happened. I just had this huge, massive wave of light when I did a meditation there, and then when I went to Australia to live and work, I was completely different. I had to become vegan for 2 years. I'm now vegetarian. I'm back and forth. I just listen to my body now. But everything changed. I remembered about Atlantis. I needed to know about crystals. I bought my first crystal. I studied aromatherapy and Reiki and all of these things. So it was a huge, huge awakening and epiphany for me. Studied aromatherapy. I knew I was a healer. I remembered all of these things. What was I to do with that? No idea. So fast forward, went back to Egypt, meditated every day with my crystal. I had such a clear connection with my soul family, and it was so awesome. And then I came back to Canada. I was like a lost sheep for like 2 years. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't really understand what had happened to me. This is pre-internet, like the internet was just starting. So I went and had a reading with someone. I was guided to go have a reading with someone. She knew about starseeds, and that was the first thing that I found out that I was. And luckily, some people had channeled in information and written books already about the Pleiadians, so I was very grateful for that. Still lost, though, had no idea. So my team actually shut me down so I could function and be in the 3D world again. I kind of put the starseed thing aside. Then I started realizing I was a light worker, and I studied Reiki and kind of kept that on the side while I worked in the corporate world. I worked in IT for 20 years. And then things started to happen. My team was like, it's time for you to get to your next level of your conscious awakening. And that's where many of you are at right now. It's super awesome. So then I remembered that I was a starseed in and out, but more I was a light worker, getting prepared to have healing sessions, and I was studying all of that. And then the twin flame connection in 2010. That was about as powerful and or if not more powerful than my activation at the pyramids because it was personal. The information at the pyramids, now I understand, was I got a huge Akashic download of everything, like all my star seed information and everything. But when I met my twin, it's like it activated a lot of that was dormant. And that's what I go into in sessions with twins. Every twin couple is different. We all have unique gifts and talents that we're bringing an awakening within one another. Your energy fields with your twin know each other. and they can connect wherever you are in the world. It doesn't matter. For the longest time, we did need to physically connect with our twin, but as of this year, the game got amped up, and all twins are supposed to be doing their work, their personal healing. So I will get more into that, but that's how exciting this journey has been. And this time last year, I was guided to start sharing about being a starseed, and the Pleiadians came back into my meditations, and I didn't really want to, but now it's acceptable, because now there's so many of you that know that you're starseeds, and I'm like a liaison with a lot of the starseed families, so I'll be sharing more about starseeds coming forward too. But the 8-8 Lionsgate is a star gate. It is we're receiving specific light codes from our family of light that reside in the Sirius star system. Okay, so that's part of it. And like I said, last year was the Emerald Gateway. This year I'm getting the pink ray is also coming. And I've seen it. I've seen the pink ray around the sun. It's been since the lunar eclipse, the week before the lunar eclipse, very beautiful pink energy is coming in right now. So that's amazing. Okay. So, hi everyone, welcome. Hi, welcome everyone. Again, if you have any questions or you want to share anything about how you've been feeling through the eclipses, let me know, because this is the 3 eclipses, the Trinity of Love. It's about redirecting our destiny, all of us. All right, so let me just make sure. So what's happening with this specific Stargate, it's a very pivotal time for a lot of souls. And it is about initiations for those of you who've had past lives in Atlantis, in Lemuria, Egypt, the Mayan culture, Greece, Rome, the King Arthur period at Glastonbury, Aboriginal groups, anything that sort of had, mystery schools and initiations, there, Mary Magdalene, Joshua time frame, there is an inner knowing that this is a very important time for our soul's evolution. And we are being tested on a daily basis. And it is about whether or not we can stay calm, whether we can stay in peace, whether we can keep our hearts open no matter what's happening. And you all know what I'm speaking about, because I know it has not been an easy journey for a lot of us. And there's been lots of things going on the last couple of weeks. We're clearing and closing timelines. We're choosing our destiny. This became very, very evident for a lot of us as souls this time last year. And now what's coming forward is those of us that are awake and aware, it's like it's time to level up to the next level of our superpowers, our magical abilities. And it's going to be another mass awakening for a lot of souls. This time last year, I was busy, but what I noticed after the solar eclipse in August was this huge, massive expansion of everybody needing more information and wanting to share about their twin or being a starseed and that sort of thing. So there's going to be even more of that, and it's so exciting. Okay, so we're being tested on a daily basis whether we're going to go in the past, and that's a sign of depression. Whether we're going to be worried about what's coming up in the future, that's anxiety. So the main test right now is to stay in the now and be present and choose peace in every moment and balance. And it is, as busy humans, that we wear all these hats like I do as well. It's a very moment by moment trying to stay in the moment right now. And the energy coming in is just so wow, So I'll get into that too. There's some symptoms as well that are going on. So I wanted to just share that. It's super, super important to stay balanced at this time as best you can, okay? Again, I said this is an initiation time for a lot of us. And for those of us who've been on this journey a long time, you absolutely know what I'm sharing about, because you know what's going on in your daily reality. And it is related to, we're actually clearing and closing those timelines that I shared about, the Egyptian timelines, the Atlantean, those types of things. The core bulk of my Akashic sessions the last 4 weeks have been related to Atlantis, and they're getting more and more intense. And by the end of the week, we've just moved so much energy, because we're also clearing and closing collective conscious timelines as well. So we're doing that. The reason we're going through these initiations is to show ourselves and source and our higher self that we're ready for the next level of our abilities and our responsibilities as well. Okay, so like I said, your superpowers, you're getting an opportunity to have more of your superpowers come online. This is also an amazing time for twin flame, divine union, and relationship healing. And this is the heart healing. So where's my little diagram? Okay. So the eclipse season, I shared this before and I drew this little diagram. The eclipse season is about people coming in and out of our reality. And oftentimes we will either reconnect with our twin or meet a beloved, a divine partner in this time frame, or we will feel the need to go into some type of separation. And it is nothing personal. It's just like everyone's choosing their timeline. Everyone's choosing their side. So sometimes like there's the straight line, which we think is life, but sometimes we have to get off for things like self-love and taking care of our health and freedom. Both parties needing freedom to do what they need to do and to do their personal soul mission. And oftentimes it is time to get off and just focus on yourself and start your own soul mission and work on your life purpose, okay? So that's often what the eclipse season is about. It's about new soul tribe coming in. It's about releasing other people for a little while. It doesn't mean that people don't come back into our reality, but it does mean that it's just time to choose what brings us happiness and joy. Plus, I feel that more souls and soul tribe are going to be coming together and working cohesively together as a team, which is awesome. Because this is about helping the collective consciousness awaken to their abilities, to their hearts as well. A lot of people have been down here. A lot of souls have been down here on this planet, in this karmic wheel for a long time. And it's taking some souls a while to remember. Basically, that's the awakening. The awakening is remembering that you're a soul, remembering that you came here to complete karma and heal, remembering who you've been in other timelines, remembering many of us had to come into these physical bodies to clear our Akashic records, to clear our karma and our past lives. So we've all been it all, and but we chose our hearts this time. We choose our hearts this time, and we choose to be of the light and be positive and raise the vibration of where we are and our families and all of those amazing things, okay? So this is a really big time for twin flame and relationship healing. It's another opportunity to release any patterns around codependency and narcissism, which if you've been following me for a while, I share about this often because it is an energetic program that we all agreed to carry through our family bloodlines, that it's been on this planet for a long time, and it's been something that we came here as way showers to bust, okay? So this time period is often a time period where we have lessons and opportunities to be sovereign and be kind. That self-love is key at this time, okay? And that's the next point. Self-love is key at this time, and it's also a time to be able to connect in with our inner wisdom, our heart, our higher self, and connect more to our guides and source in the universe. So the connection to source in the universe is becoming easier and easier for many of us as we go through these portals, okay? So I was guided to share about that. Wow, okay, I can't believe this is about the 8/8 portal, and I've got 8 pages of information that came through. Okay. This is also a huge timeline shift. I shared about this during the lunar eclipse. We're kind of getting readjusted about what timeline you want to choose on a soul level. You want to choose the highest, most awesome timeline that you can, okay? Because this is like we're being directed. Are you going left or are you going right? So stay positive and create a wonderful manifestation list of what you wish for your coming reality, okay? We're to stay calm and be in balance and inner peace. Yeah. and breathe. As an example, there's been a fire somewhere close to Vancouver, so the air quality hasn't been very good. So even yesterday I noticed I wasn't breathing as deeply as I normally do. So it's just that kind of just catching what we're doing, okay? So some of the physical symptoms I've been experiencing are like either super sleepy, like getting knocked out, or dizzy, or too much energy, can't sleep. It's been back and forth, back and forth. I live very, very close to a huge range of mountains here that have crystals in them. So when they open up, they open up like the pyramid portals do. The energy just gets blasted. up and out, and I feel the waves coming down. So that's happening for a lot of us right now. You might be experiencing more aches and pains than usual. What drinking water will absolutely move through the energy as well. Obviously, keep hydrated. The items that I've been using for aches and pains that successfully have been turmeric and or magnesium, but you use whatever works best for you. Everyone has their own little toolkit, okay? The other thing is sea salt baths or foot baths with Epsom salts are so amazing and such a beautiful gift if you're able to do that as well. That will help you to stay calm and at peace. There's nothing better than nature, but we all don't often have a chance, depending on the weather or what's going on, to spend as much time in nature as we wish. But Mother Earth is our BFF right now. So if you can get, your body on the ground, hug a tree, put your feet in the grass, do that, okay? That will help you stay grounded. All right. Page number 4. I'm just going to get through the transmission, and then I'll go into the messages for the masculines and the feminines, okay? So the next solar eclipse is in Leo. It's the 1111 gateway after the Lion's Gate portal. Now, I want to share with you, this gateway has basically started earlier this year. Last year it started July 26th, which some people are sharing about, but this year, for my information, I received it started on July 22nd, and it's going to go till August 26th. Got a little itchy nose. It's going to, basically the energy is going to continuously come in waves until the 26th of August. Now what's interesting is there's 7 planets right now that are also retrograde. So as much as we would all really love to push forward in many areas of our lives, it's going to be kind of back and forth, back and forth. Reason being is Mercury's in retrograde and Mars is in retrograde. I believe Mercury goes direct kind of in the middle of August. I have to double check. I'm not sure exactly the date. And then Mars will go direct on the 26th of August. And this is fascinating to me because the 26th of August came forward this time last year when I did the video. So that's going to be a real go time. And until then, this is a great time to plan, to create your manifestation list, to plan what you wish to come forward, to participate in healing, self-healing, taking some courses, studying, and that sort of thing. It's a really great time for that. And it's also a really, really important time, like I said, to choose what direction, what door you would like to go through, okay? This is also a time as Mars is retrograded. Mars is connected to our physical body. It's connected to our DNA and our activations. And it is a huge timeline jump right now. And it's also about clearing and releasing family belief systems, personal belief systems, closing and clearing karma and past lives. And Mars is also related to the bloodlines and the DNA. So there's a lot of inner rewriting going on for all of us right now. It's also the masculine energy, which we all carry. But you blessed, blessed masculines who've booked sessions with me, you're going through so much and you're probably needing more sleep than you normally do, because you're also, I still have an itchy nose, you're also getting a rewrite, a masculine rewrite like we all are. So masculine energy is on the right side of the body. You might be experiencing more aches and pains on that side of the body. Sure enough, my foot that has been healing has been on the right side, and those that are masculines, you might be experiencing more emotional things coming up. I know I've had a few masculines reaching out to me. They've either been feeling a lot of fear or anger. That's the root chakra, and that is related to the Mars energy, okay? Mars is closest to the planet Earth right now than it has ever been, as far as I know, and it's creating a lot of upheaval and turmoil. So that's why we're all supposed to be as peaceful and joyful as we can, okay? Just do the best you can, because like I shared, we're getting our tests every day. All right. Next, number 5. Okay. So, so this is a perfect time for planning, for manifesting your new reality, for healing, self-healing, going for healing. It's a great time to start looking at your soul mission and your life purpose and prepping for that, okay? So I know there's the old belief system was a Mercury retrograde. We're not supposed to start anything new, but you absolutely can start things new. It's just that anything huge and big, they just suggest that you wait, but there's no, if doors fly open, they fly open. Like during the eclipse season, things happen pretty quickly. So if you're supposed to make a choice, you choose from your heart, and if it's something you've been waiting for, then choose it, of course, okay? let's talk about the twin flames and divine partnerships, because this is something that shifted since last year. So this time last year, I was getting information about the missions. And for a lot of you now, for those twins that have been able to come together, which by the way is still a very small percentage, because every single soul on this family, it is a family, every single soul on this planet Earth, which we're a big global family, we are all trying to find our way and figure out who we are and how do we create energetic boundaries and how do we be happy in a personal relationship. And, you know, we don't want to do things the way we used to. We came here to bust patterns. So the twins that have been able to come together, they are still few and far between, because both twins or divine partners are getting ready. They're still doing their own personal work. So the personal mission, soul mission, has become like top of the list. And then the other, after that, personal soul mission, life purpose, whatever you came here to do, you all have beautiful and amazing gifts that you own, that are unique to you to share in one way or another, okay? Everyone's alert. The other thing, everyone's alert, everyone's I don't even know what that means. Everyone's being alerted. That's the message that's coming through. And oh yeah, I feel like I've been out playing all day today or something. Okay. The other mission that we all came in to do is elevate our family bloodlines, like elevate the family. And you don't even have to be connected and spending a lot of time with your family, but it's about you raising your belief system and your elevation, and that's going to impact your family, DNA, bloodline, etc. Plus, we are doing a lot of bloodline clearing as well, generational clearing, okay? We came in to bust templates to change this planet, and that's what we're doing. Then the twin flame soul mission, that will go up to the top when both twins or divine partners are the same frequency, vibration, and are stable. So if you've been doing your work and you'll reconnect with your twin when that twin's been doing their work, you'll be the same vibration. Let's say for the sake of this gateway, you're both going to be vibrating at an 8. Then you'll be able to stabilize. You have your tools that you use every day to connect to source, to set your intentions for the day, all sorts of things. Everyone has their own version of their tools. That's when twins will be able to vibrate and be that third energy, okay? And or divine partners, whatever you want to label it. So when both partners are a stable frequency, that's when they can vibrate and come together, which is so beautiful. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm there already. All right, so I'm going to go into the cards now, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let me start with, I heard, okay, we're going to do the masculine first. My main gift is clairaudience, but I do, and that's what I work when I work with you during sessions. I connect with your higher self and your team, and I bring in messages that way. But I am also getting quite visual. My third eye's opening up quite a bit. Divine masculines, because this is a big time for all of you. So your main chakra for the Lion's Gate in this coming week is the pink energy, the heart chakra, which I just shared about, but it's the pink energy. So it's that inner child, it's that self-love, it's that taking care of you. And for a lot of you as masculines, this is new. This has been new for all of us, but I know a lot of divine feminines, we really kicked into this last year. So for divine masculines, the pink energy is the main chakra, okay? I think I'm going to go through all of them at the same time because they're the same, which is unusual, I know. So divine feminines, your overall chakra for this gateway is the soul star, which is awesome. You've been doing so much work and you're going to continue to do this work. So this is about releasing the belief systems and the karma and elevating so your magical superpowers can come online more. So this is releasing and choosing your highest timeline, okay? Isn't that awesome? So that's what's going on. Masculines are healing the heart. Feminines are too, but you're releasing the load, you're lightening the load. Now this is what's so amazing. Never happened in all the time I've been doing readings that the same chakra messages came forward for masculines and feminines. This is so beautiful. So, crown chakra, Archangel Michael, for both feminine and masculine, a reconnect to source. All right, and that is unbelievable. Next card, Archangel Raphael, green energy, heart chakra, and healing and balancing for both feminine and masculine. And then there's the lotus flower for the masculine. That's that self-love energy again that came forward, just that it's starting to open, healing being kind and compassionate with yourself, and that's going to change your reality. I know. And then the final one, root chakra, and they're all physical chakras basically. So it's the physical rewriting right now, and it's the root chakra, and this is to help us stay connected to the new fifth dimensional grid, the new 5D grid. Okay, so that is unbelievable. I'm getting goosebumps just sharing that all with you. And this is also too about us trying to stay grounded as much as we can. It doesn't mean that we're not supposed to connect to this amazing energy, but this is such a powerful time of energy coming from all different places, the planet, the Sirius system, the galactic core, the sun, that it can be overwhelming to a lot of souls at this time. And so if you're feeling dizzy and ungrounded, like I said, take a deep breather and just rest, okay? Unbelievable. So I'm very, very happy to hear that and see that came forward for us. So we're really balancing so much for this gateway already. Okay, so masculines, your main tarot messages for this gateway, because I know you're all going through so much, is number 5, changes, obstacles, and challenges. So that, of course, is your daily being redirected about what's making you happy. We're all going through it. It doesn't matter for feminine or masculine, but this is specific for masculines. I wanted to bring that in for you. Patience is key right now. I know a lot of you have been trying to move forward with your soul mission in your life and trying to complete things in your life so you can change your reality. And it's the same for all of us, so just be patient. This is a great time to kind of review everything, and you'll know what to do when the doors open, all right? And then the final message is rest and rejuvenation, which is sometimes when and the Mars energy is very strong too. So the Mars energy is very much like want to get going, but it's retrograde right now. So this is a great time to chill out and just rest, okay? For the Divine Feminines, your messages for this week. Archangel Michael came in, 10 of Michael, and it is about situations are ending. You're finally free for happiness and new opportunities, and to put the past behind you. So this again, closing doors, closing timelines, releasing karma, and seeing the patterns and saying, no, I choose not to participate in that anymore, okay? And then again, new beginnings, a zero reset point. This is a constant zero reset point, but it is about your destiny. It is about being redirected to your destiny. So we are to trust and have faith. And I know that also is a challenge for a lot of us too, because things are shifting and changing so quickly. But it's just like, that's why we stay in the moment, okay? Let me see. All right, so just to review, so we're getting massive amounts of light waves coming in that will be on and off, especially through the Lions Gate and the 1111 gateway, but I'm already feeling them today. Those are the diamond light codes, and they specifically will come in and affect our upper head. So last night I did feel like some laser beams of light coming into my head. So it's like, what? But that really gets our attention, doesn't it? And it's just like, that makes us realize, okay, we can't go fast right now. So just know that we are getting a rewrite. Our DNA is getting activated. We're getting new light codes, new symbols, new colors, new consciousness expansion. Many of you as starseeds are awakening to being a starseed. And I've actually had different starseed families starting to come in when I have sessions. So I had the Lyrans come in last week. And the week before that, it was a team from Orion. So I'm a liaison, and I work with all the teams, and Commander Ashtar will come in sometimes too. So it seems crazy, I know, but the thing is that it's just a communication, like the same as telepathing here on the planet. So I wanted to share that with you. And I do assist starseeds in sessions around that, okay, just to let you know, all right? Patience, again, Archangel Michael, just a reminder that all the portals are open. We're receiving activations from the portals and vortexes on the planet and coming from the Stargate system in Sirius, but also from the galactic core from Source, all right? We are going through a planetary cycle. There's so many planets in retrograde right now, 7 planets in retrograde, and this is a huge evolution for all of us, okay? It's a big, big time. The other main message that I was guided to bring in is that this is about us being able to connect more to Source and the universe. And I've actually been doing more of that, and I know some of you have and some of you haven't, and we've been so It's been easier oftentimes to work with the angels or other guides because they've been like a bridge. It felt easier because of the programming that we've all been given about connecting to God, Source, and the universe. But I want to share with all of you that you absolutely can connect to Source anytime you wish, okay? And that is, it's getting easier to do that and to connect in and feel that love, all right? So this is about us being able to do that more and more. And it's about positive movement forward as well. Okay. Oh, I didn't even show these cards. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this gateway is about the lion energy, the power energy, and the accelerated motion. So there we go. That's the 8-8. That's what the portal is all about. And it is in Leo energy, so that is about us stepping into our power. It's not about being in the ego. It's about bringing in that masculine energy so we can do and create and share. Okay. All right. I will promise I will answer all your questions in a minute. I'm just going to go over the specials, okay? So I did a little video yesterday about the Akashic records and what they are. Where's my books? So I know a lot of you do know what Akashic records are, but this is about us changing, clearing karma, belief systems, past lives, family patterns, personal patterns. There's all sorts of different information in the Akashic records relating to being a twin flame, a starseed, things to do with Atlantis, and what's happened, why I was given this option to assist all of you doing Akashic record healing and clearing is because the belief systems and the timelines are all in our chakra system. So we have like the basic 7 in our body, and then we have, a higher up chakras, and we have the Earth Star. So the Akashic record healing sessions that I work with you and your higher self and team help to release and unplug you from the old belief systems and start afresh on a new timeline. So that helps to accelerate your life path, your manifesting abilities, being able to be on a different timeline with your twin, that sort of thing, okay? And it's always for the highest good. It always works for the benefit of all souls. And it's not cheating. It's like this year, because it's a 2018 year, it's an 11, we are allowed to accelerate our own process. That's why I was given that option to work. So an Akashic record, a lifetime is a book. And then if you've had many lifetimes, you're going to have many books, okay? So in the sessions, I bring in your higher self and your team. We bring in a color ray. We share during the session. I bring in insights, and then I take you on a meditation and connect you into the 5th dimensional grid within the planet, around the planet, and then also take you on a meditation to the Akashic records where you have your healing, okay? So they're pretty amazing, and everyone feels a lot more balanced after the sessions. So let me see if I wrote down. Okay, so today on my website for 24 hours, there are super duper specials. The 2 Akashic record healing sessions that are on super duper special are the pink ray and the emerald green ray. And like I said, Archangel Ariel and Raphael are going to assist with those sessions as well. What else is on? There's a soul mission and abundance session on special, and also the pillars of light session. They're all on special anyway. They will be for the rest of the week, but just for the next 24 hours, I've got the super duper specials if anyone's interested. And there is availability from the Lion's Gate through the next Eclipse Gateway if you are feeling the need, okay? That's beautiful. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Your Akashic belief systems, timelines related to any of those, Egypt, Atlantis, Lemuria, it's all in your energy system. You don't even have to remember what's there, but if you've been trying to move forward, if the pattern keeps reappearing in your life, that there's still something hanging on there. I do a clearing for myself. I've been doing clearings for myself pretty well every couple of days since this work was brought to me, and it was brought to me by Archangel Michael and Metatron as well. So, okay. What else did I want to share about? I think that's it. So, I do have an announcement, and I haven't put this on my website yet. I am going to be offering pet healing as well, because a lot of the animals are going through a lot because of the energies as well. And I've already done some healing in the past, but I had to let that go because of there's been just such a call to work with all of you. But I'm going to be offering it as distant healing. So it will be on my website this week. I will create another video on YouTube, but if you're interested, you can just email me, okay? So all the information will be in the comments and the bio on Instagram and also Facebook and YouTube. You can get in touch with me, okay? All right, let's go and see what, thank you everybody for being here. Let me just see if I can answer any questions. I so appreciate all of you being here. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, perfect. Mila Bliss is just letting us know that releasing patterns, self-love is important, and published a song called Initiation. I love it. That's so amazing. Thank you. That's beautiful. Divine Soul Lovers, today feels like a whole new world. It does feel like a whole new world. And let me see. Keto M. Yes. So Keto M is asking about nausea, digestive issues, and headaches lately. Does this have anything to do with this portal? Absolutely. And drink water. Take care of yourself. It should pass. Like the laser beam in my head last night where I had like the shooting pain in my head, I had to remind myself, oh, the gateway's activated, okay? So just take care of yourself. And like I said, water is our best friend. So it really is going to be, I'm going to have some right now. It really is. I have to sit and remind myself, have I had enough water? Have I had enough water? So, all right, beautiful souls. I think unless anybody has any other questions, I'm going to dash. So I send you so much love. I'm sure I will come back and have more information about the gateway. But again, if anyone would like a gateway session, check out my website, send me an email. I do have availability, okay? Lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much from Pink Bella. Take care. Bye.